Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Once again, my name is Juan, and this is Goku Guidance. Alright guys, don't mind the music outside. I live in Mexico, and if you guys didn't already know, like, Mexicans are just like, they, they're not bad people, okay? They just don't care about they don't care about you, period. They don't care if they're bothering you. They'll sit there and play their music loud. It's not a holiday or anything like that. Like, they're just very disrespectful people. Anyways, guys, the topic of today's video is, if you try hard in life, if you do well in life, if you got your financial goals going on for yourself, if you got your life somewhat in order, if you're taking care of your body, if you're taking care of your physical health, if you're taking care of your strength training, if you're taking care of your mental health first and foremost, if you're taking care of your spiritual side, if you're taking care of all of these aspects of your life, they will treat you as if you were insane. They will treat you as an outcast. God forbid that this guy goes to work and actually makes a lot of money. God forbid that this guy actually tries hard at whatever it is that he's doing, and he makes and he actually wins and becomes successful. Automatically send this guy out and just cast him out of society because he doesn't fit in with the norm. The norm is garbage. It's low standards, low self-esteem, low everything. That is today's normal standards. And if you don't fit in within my standards, within my standards of living, if you don't fit in within, like, society's standards of living, if you're not here with us, like, get out. We don't like you. We don't want to see you. Like, I go to the gym. Like, you guys already know that I go to the gym a lot. I work out, and not only does the gym help you with your physical strength and with your endurance and with the appearance of what your body. You guys gotta remember that what you broadcast out to the world is what you look like. So if you look a certain way, and not because, like, you're pretty and all that stuff, but just because, like, how you present yourself to the world. How do you present yourself? Do you present yourself as a slob? Do you present yourself as a lazy person? Do you present yourself as somebody that doesn't take care of himself? Do you present as somebody that doesn't brush his teeth? Like, how do you present yourself to the world? Well, me personally, I present myself as a strong individual man. I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have any commitments. All I do is take care of myself, take care of me, and that's what I present out to the world. Now, am I looking for a relationship? Not necessarily, but if one ever does come about, it's like, boom, let's go, right? But in today's modern society, it's all frowned upon. It's all frowned upon. You cannot be a successful man, and, like, you cannot be successful in winning and be ahead of people without people hating you, without people looking down upon you, without people ostracizing you or throwing you as a fucking outcast. It is so fucking it is so fucking ass backwards, and the reason why they do this is because they're not there themselves. These people aren't their fucking selves. They hate you because they can't do what you can do. The special abilities that you have, that as an individual, we all have special abilities. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if you're good at car racing. Doesn't matter if you're good mechanic. Doesn't matter if you're good electrician. Doesn't matter if you're good at your fucking job. We all have certain abilities that other people cannot do. And a lot of people, they can't understand. It's like, well, why is he so fucking good? Because he's been doing it for fucking 25 years. Like, how fucking hard is that to understand to somebody? I was talking to my son, right? And like, modern day society, especially these fucking young punks, this fucking like I'm actually really upset. These young punks, this fucking this new generation of fucking young punks, walking around they're big badass. They all like ego lift. They all like flex what the little shit that they got. They have to fucking flex it. I was like, oh yeah, like I'm fucking bench pressing 225 pounds. It's like that's what I fucking warm up with. I don't warm up with 225 pounds, but I was lifting 225 pounds yesterday with a pretty good buddy of mine, and I'm like, hey man, can you spot me? And I did it for a set of 12, and like we both looked at each other. I'm like, that was too easy, bro. Go up. All right, cool. So I go up to the 275, and I hit that shit for 8 times. Dude, I weigh $170, dude. I weigh $170, dude. I hit that shit for 8 times. I'm not on steroids. I don't even fucking take creatine. Like, I should be taking creatine, but I just haven't taken it just because I haven't had any money, and does that make sense? But, like, these little fucking punks, they go around and they're like, oh yeah, you can't fucking do 225. It's like, dude, I just seen you do 225, and you did it for like 2 with a fucking spot. And they have to make sure that they have to let you know that that's what they're hitting. They'll go around and they'll have all these flashy ass clothes, like flexing their fucking clothes on you. I haven't bought new clothes in a while just because I haven't had the money, because I've been trying to buy all this shit so that we can have the good camera equipment. I just got a brand new monitor, brand new fucking computer, brand new motherboard, brand new everything, dude. Like straight the fuck up. I just went and spent like literally like almost $2,000 on all this camera equipment so that we can have a better broadcast. And it's like, well, like it's either grow the YouTube channel, or like I could go out there and buy fucking creatine and buy me some weight gloves and buy me all kinds of cool shit. But I'm like, no, and it's not because I don't want to. Like I honestly want to make videos, and I honestly want you guys to see the perspective of where I'm coming from and why I'm so angry. I'm not really angry, but it really does irritates me, because like this generation of young punks, they think that they're smarter than you. Like these 20-year-olds, these 25-year-olds, even some 30-year-olds, they're like, no, like we're smarter than you and we're stronger than you. Yeah, you may be stronger, but definitely not any smarter. And this is how I fucking figure. This is how I figured. The reason why little fucking 10-year-old kids don't want to hang out with a bunch of 6-year-olds, the reason why 10-year-old boys, 10-year-old girls, it doesn't matter what, they don't hang around with 6-year-olds is because 6-year-olds, it's not because they're fucking dumb. Like, to a 10-year-old, a 6-year-old is like, bro, like, I can't hang out with you. You're too fucking stupid. You don't know any better. I can't roughhouse with you. Like, no, dude, I will not hang out with you. The reason why a 40-year-old man will not hang out with a fucking 25-year-old dumb motherfucker is because he's too fucking stupid for me to hang out with. They're into drugs. They're into alcohol. They're fucking chasing women. You know what's funny? Like, I see a lot of these youngsters. They're like 20, 25 years old, and they're 18 years old. What I don't know how fucking old they are, but they're pretty young, and they're hanging around with like 5, 6 women. They're like they're trying to like see where they can fall in, which one is gonna give it out. I got newsflash for you. None of them are giving out. The only reason why they're hanging around with you is because they love the attention that you give them. Period. But these dumbasses, they don't understand. They haven't had the life experience. They haven't had the life experience of a 40-year-old man to know, it's like, hey man, these girls are only using you. No, they're my friends. It's like, they're not your fucking friends, dude. There is no such thing. as male and female friendship. There is no such thing. Oh yeah, well, how do you figure? Because as soon as, like, let's say one of them has a girlfriend, one of them has a boyfriend, as soon as like something happens in their lives or in their relationship, they're like, oh, that's my chance for me to go in there and like get me some. That now is my chance. There's a meme or a video game, or I don't know where the fuck this thing came from, but I gotta look it up. I got the PC. I got all this cool shit. I could easily look it up for you. Where it's like a Mortal Kombat thing, and the guy says, "Now's your chance." It's kind of like that, and that's kind of how it is. But yeah, guys, like these young punks will look at you like you're fucking retarded, like you don't know what you're doing, and the only reason why you can do these things is because you're on fucking steroids. Do I look like I'm on fucking steroids? I mean, like, yeah, I'm pretty buff, okay? I'm pretty fucking buff, dude, but I'm not no steroid buff, dude. I wish I was on steroids, dude. I'm a buck fucking 70, dude, a buck 75. If I was on steroids, dude, I'd be like 190 fucking bench pressing 305 for reps. For fucking reps. But yes, guys, they will treat you as, like, these young punks will treat you as if you're fucking retarded. And I understand why, because you're young. And when I used to be that age, I used to think people older were retarded. And I understand these youngsters. But the thing about these youngsters is that they lack male guidance. That's really what's going on. They lack male guidance. They just lack it. They don't have it. They've never had it. They don't have, like, I talked to a lot of them, and they do not have, they don't have fucking dads. They don't have fucking dads. So they don't know any better. But yeah, guys, I mean, this video was more of a rant. Didn't really have a whole lot of direction. This is my first time coming back from taking a break. I've been trying to mess with this PC for the longest time. But anyways, we got it straight up. Better, bigger contents coming your way. Now we got the monitor. I mean, not the monitor, the camera connected to the PC directly, so we can do like reaction videos and all kinds of cool shit coming your way. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate you guys being there and supporting the channel. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like that, subscribe, and please hit that notification bell. Like the video so the video can be pushed out to more people. But yeah, guys, and you know, the reason why I make this video is because, like, on a daily basis, like, I have a really like I don't have a hard time, but like, you know, and I'm not I don't go anywhere like trying to impose my authority, but like when you have authority, like when you become a man of what do you call it, man of value, like a real high value man, people will challenge that authority everywhere you go. They will challenge you because they can't stand you, because what's really going on is that their insecurities start reflecting off of you. They're like, that dude has what I want. That fucking guy right there has what I want. And look, this is what's crazy about jealousy and envy, which is that's number one reason why these people, they hate you. Like, jealousy is when you have something and that person wants it. Like that's just because they're jealous. But envy, and like, I don't know if you guys knew the difference between envy and jealousy, but envy it's the same thing, but one step further. They will undermine you, they will steal from you, they will even try to destroy your reputation, to try and take away the little thing that you have that they do not have. That's the real difference. So when somebody is envious of you, they will bad talk you, they will steal from you, they will tarnish your name, they will do whatever it takes to take that little bit of power that you have over people to try to take it away from them. And it all comes and it really all comes down to the physicality. It really does come down to physicality. Like, people are so fucking dumb. And it's like I said in the beginning of the video, like, so what you look like is what you project to people in this world. And this is what I look like, and this is what I project to the world, and this is who I am. I mean, like, anyways, guys. But that's what it is. That's really what it is. You project what you are to this world, and when you project yourself to be a high value man with morals and values, they don't like it. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. It's not like people don't fear me, like they don't like cower and run away from me or anything like that. But they make sure they go the other way. They make sure that when they're in their little clique of people hanging out, these motherfuckers make sure to like turn their backs and not include me. Women do that shit. Hang on, guys. Yeah, I gotta work on I gotta work on this, but anyways, like, women do that shit, men do that shit. They're like, oh well, here comes this dude, so like better turn your back and just. And you know what's crazy about that? Like, these motherfuckers will go out of their way. They will go out of their way to like look the other way and pretend that they didn't see you. It's like, because your mere presence hurts their little fragile ego. Their mere presence hurts their fucking fragile ego. So they'll look at they won't even acknowledge you. You can be standing in front of these fucking losers. They are losers. You can be standing literally in front of these losers, staring them in their fucking eyeballs, and they'll be like this, trying to look over you. It's like, you know, I'm in front of you. They know that, but they will not acknowledge you because it hurts their fragile little ego. And you know, this is the society that we live in today, where masculinity, like real masculinity, real men, is frowned upon. If you're not with us, you are against us. If you are not a little cuck, if you are not a little bitch, if you're not effeminate in any way, you are completely against us. And we don't like that. And we will fight you. And that's what they do. They fight me. They think they own everything. Like, you don't have a I'm a very stoic person when it comes to like dealing with people. Like, most people can step on my shoes or push me or look at or give me a dirty look. I won't say a damn thing. I'll just kind of look at them, give them that weird sideways look. Like, you know, like, have you guys ever like seen a dog and a dog is watching something and like he doesn't understand what's going on, and he'll look at whatever he's looking at and then he'll do like, her? That's kind of how I look at it. Give him that sideways look. Like, there's something like, and they know that deep down in my head I'm like, you know, like there is something seriously wrong. And they know that I'm thinking that they actually know for a 100% fucking fact that there is something wrong with them. Deeply, emotionally, mentally, physically wrong with them. maybe they eat too much chips. Maybe they eat too much junk food. Like they don't know how to they don't know how to be humans. Like that's the issue with a lot of these fucking youngsters. Like no, since they don't have fathers and they don't have father figures, they do not know how to be a human being. They don't know, and it's not hard. It's like, hey man, act like a man. Don't bitch. Don't whine. Don't go around chasing women. Hold your shit. Don't masturbate. Don't do stupid shits, and you'll be just fine. But since they don't have that male guidance, like they don't know how to act in the real world. You know what? You know what's funny about these fucking youngsters and shit? That they all like to hang out in little cliques. And I know this for a fact that weak people they need to borrow balls from each other to make themselves feel strong and powerful. What does that mean? Like, yes, like exactly what you heard. Like they have to be like, hey man, let me borrow some of your balls and hang out with me so that we can look strong and intimidating against this fucker right here. Because for some reason this fucker can do it by himself and we do not understand why. They don't understand like how can a guy come in here by himself and do these things? How can he show up to work by himself? Like we usually have to show up in a fucking group. They don't understand what it's like to they don't understand what it's like to be a real man and deal with your shit by yourself. And that is a saying here in Mexico. Like you need to borrow balls from somebody else to feel fucking big and tough. And that's a sad reality and shit. Because they don't have male father figures. Like I didn't have a father. I didn't learn this shit. Like I didn't learn none of this shit, dude. Like I've been on retention for over 13 years on like isolation, retention, no women, no attention from women, none of that shit. I've been on there, dude. So all these people that are like, oh well, you're chasing fucking women and like yes, like I've known that since I was like fucking 23, dude. Like chasing women is fucking garbage, and fucking it just feels a fucking void. Like I've known that. So like I've been like literally like alone and independent since I was fucking 23, 20. No, I want to say more like 25 after I left my last relationship. But it was 27 when it really hit me, and I just, just fucking went, I just went to fucking hide under a rock for fucking 13 years, and now I'm resurfacing, and this is what I have to deal with. I have to deal with a whole bunch of fucking effeminate fucking losers that they and you couldn't tell these people. I was like, hey man, like, can I give you a little piece of advice? You couldn't give them a piece of advice because they'll take it as like, oh well, you don't know, you're a stupid old man. Old man don't know shit. There's a reason why. There really is a reason why. 15, 20-year-olds don't hang out with a bunch of 10-year-olds. There's a real reason why. And if a 20-year-old told a little fucking 10-year-old a piece of advice, it's like, hey man, like I should fucking take that advice. Why? Because this motherfucker has 10 years of fucking life experience than you. That's why. He picked up a few things along the way in those 10 years. And that's why, like, it's not that I want to hang out with people. I've never been a much guy that goes and hangs out and like, oh yeah, let's go hang out. And I don't know what fucking people do when they hang out, drink and fucking smoke weed and shit. Like, I don't do that shit. Like, I've never been I've always been a lone wolf. And does it work? I mean, it works, and you do get really masculine when you do those things. But like if you have like a collaboration of like strong-minded men, like men that are in the same, basically the same mindset that you're in, like life would be much easier. But it's hard to find because like the real the real few men that do exist, they're spread thin. Like I like, I can sit here and go for a walk in downtown fucking Mexico City, and there's a very slight chance that I might not find another masculine, and it might take me a couple of weeks. I'll find them, but I don't fucking have the time. I really don't have the time. It's like, oh man, hey man, like, you masculine, you want to hang out? And it's like, no, I don't. I got too much shit to do. So I'd rather do the lone wolf thing. So I mean, like, so far it's been working. You know, the only thing that we can go from here is up, up, and up. Like we're not going back. You know, these fucking kids. It's just more annoying, and you know, like, it's like I said, you know, like, you can, like, man, like, you know what, like, when I go to the gym and stuff, right? Like, you can see the wheels turning in this fucking kid's head. You can literally see the wheels turning. And there's a reason why you don't like it. Because you don't understand. Like, there's a real reason why you don't like something. Because you know that this fucker can crush you. Like, you know. Not just physically, but emotionally, dude. I can sit here and tell you some shit that'll fucking make you want to fucking piss your pants. I can sit here and, like, emotionally fucking destroy you. I can sit here and, like, physically destroy you. I can embarrass you, dude. Like, I can run circles. A 40-year-old man can run circles around a fucking 18, 19-year-old. That, you know what's crazy about that? That should be embarrassing to fucking them. That should be embarrassing to them. It's like, it should really be the other way around. 18, 25-year-olds should be punking me. Should be like, hey, old man, like, you can't fucking lift fucking 300 pounds. You're a bitch.